Hey friends, welcome back to the challenge. Today is day 5 and I hope you are eager to start the workout. Hopefully your muscles are not too sore, but if they are and you have come to the day 5, you are doing the right thing, since the best thing you can do when you feel soreness in your muscles is go back to the gym or go back to your jump rope and do the same thing again, because muscles, actually this lactate which causes muscle burn, it's being used as a fuel by the muscles themselves. So no wonder if you feel sore, you go to the gym, you do the same thing, and suddenly you're not sore anymore. So this is the right thing to do, just to persevere and go into the next stage. Now, for those of you who are watching this for the first time, who have missed the previous couple days, what we are trying to do here is to establish this habit of daily exercise, which will set us up for success. And of course, we are gonna get all these health benefits from this challenge, like health benefits, cardiovascular benefits, like leg development benefits, bone density increase, and all that good stuff. But the main thing which we are getting from completing this challenge is we are training our brain to persevere, to attack challenges. And there is this specific brain area that is responsible for like taking on and persevering in challenges. And there's gonna be a short about this in the next couple days by Andrew Huberman. He explains it very, very well. But well, in simple words, what we are doing here together is we're training our brain for success. And this habit can be taken out of this challenge, and you can actually start. This is very specific skill. You can start applying this to the rest of your life, to take control over your nutrition, over your career, whoever, whatever is your trade there. It doesn't really matter. So as soon as you are good at doing that, you can basically succeed in your life, in every area of your life. So let me briefly explain what's gonna be the difficulty bump this time, and all the other things we can discuss during the workout itself. So today we have added one jump rope set, one additional 1-minute set on top of yesterday's workout. And the body weight exercise for today, we have a plank, and I will show you a couple versions of it in a minute. And yeah, we have the same number of body weight sets. There are 2 of those, and after which one we're gonna have this longer rest break for 1 minute. Now, about planks. Those are really good isometric exercises, anti-extension exercises. They have tremendous benefits, and it's that simple. And well, basically everyone should be able to do at least one version of it. And let me show you all the progressions. So for those of you who are just starting out and have never done this before, or any of this, start by lying on your tummy, and the easiest version of it is just you go into this kind of a sphinx pose, and then you engage your core, and here you have it. This is the kneeling plank. So you are essentially on your knees and on your elbows, and you have your core engaged, and this is how you hold it. This is the easiest version. Now the next level of difficulty is when you get on your toes. This is the regular elbow plank, and this is what I suggest us to use as a default version of it. Then the next difficulty level would be to have some kind of a side plank, and to do that you just have to like put your feet to the side this way, and then you can have it either on your elbow or the high plank, which is not really different. This is like having it as an elbow plank or this high plank. There is no difference. Just make sure you engage your obliques, and in this position, of course, you do half of the time one side, and then in the middle you switch to the other side. And for the most hardcore guys and girls out there, I would suggest that if this feels easy for you, and if you can like fully engage and go that way for like infinite amount of time, try this. This is a star plank. This way. This is the most kind of difficult plank variation, I know, except for the loaded planks, of course. So pick your poison, or rather pick your exercise of choice, and let's, without further chat, let's get into the workout. Let's get started. We have things to do here.
Get ready.
Man, I get this work. All I do is work. All I do is work.
Warm yourself up a bit. Just a tiny bit. We're not lifting weights here, so it's just a tiny bit.
Money, then it don't make sense. You don't
Jump
make money,
rope.
then keep it 2 cents. Hating on me, cause the bitch gotta get it, they mad, cause the bank account cap 7 digits. I'm a boss, you a secretary. Money come first, never secondary. Like Montana, I ain't never worried. My diamonds cold like February. Everyday basic, can't understand it. That's why they talk shit, cause they can't stand it. Pussy on a pedestal, you can never buy it. Get a little ratchet, but don't even try it.
If you mess it up, just get back into it. And make sure that your family or the people close to you, that they are supportive of what you are trying to do in this challenge, and they at least don't make any, negative comments. And if they can't really, stop themselves from having some weird feedback, ask them to go for a walk when you are doing this, or alternatively
Rest.
go out yourself if this is like, if the weather allows you to do it outside. Just take your phone with you, a pair of headphones, and do this outside. I do it all the time. It's really possible in almost any weather, even in Finland, even in like -15. It's pretty doable. Lower, if you go lower than -15 Celsius, that becomes challenging a bit. And the challenge there is that your fingers start to like freeze off. And it doesn't really matter what kind of gloves you are using. So it's gonna limit your training time. But well, under like -10, you can go for infinite amount of time. You will start heating up from inside, so to say. And as long as the
Rest.
clothes are specifically designed for that kind of weather, you're good to go. but of course it's much easier to do in your living
Jump
room. And jump rope is something that actually allows you to have this luxury, because for example jogging, which is comparable in the respect of calorie burn, but you can't do it in your living room. Well, you can, but it would feel really like awkward. And to do jogging you have to go outside, absolutely. And don't get me wrong, I like jogging, and I actually do at least one full marathon per year, either in parts like 2 half marathons, or this year I will be attempting a full like 42k marathon. So I enjoy running. Really, there is nothing wrong with running, except that when it's minus 15 and slippery and the snow is falling, there's no way. It's like you need so much. Well, it can be enjoying, but yeah, sometimes it's just the weather is kind of against you. And it's important to have something that you can do in the comfort of your own home, because then there is no excuse, really. I can't think of any. And yeah, the only excuse can be like, I don't have a jump rope, or I can't jump. Can't jump, do jog in place instead, do high knees. If this is too much jumping, do high knees without jumping. This is another great option, burns a ton of calories. A bit less than jump rope, but still you are staying active. Okay guys, plank. I will do
Plank.
side plank. It feels good, it loads your obliques a bit more while still working your core. And the important thing here is to keep your, don't allow your hips to sink down. Keep the obliques engaged. Halfway, change sides. Same thing. Actively engage your obliques to prevent your hips from sinking. And it doesn't have to be this straight line.
Rest.
Now I can have a bit of a breather. And yeah, the most important thing, don't forget to hydrate yourself. Proper hydration actually prevents muscle cramps, for example. So if you have at least like early signs of muscle cramps when you are doing any kind of exercises, go drink water first. That's probably the sign of electrolytes being like released through your sweat, and you are not having enough of them anymore. So have some regular water or even salted water.
Jump rope.
And I can't recommend any specific electrolyte mix. I think this is like, they all kind of the same. So if you have some electrolyte mix, just use what you have. But if you don't, just don't sweat it. Literally, have regular water. Because the second main goal of the water is to basically act as a sweat, and sweat is designed to cool us down a little bit, so you have to have extra moisture to be able to expand it as sweat, or excrete rather. And stay active in those rest intervals. Rest doesn't mean you should crash on your couch. Rest means have a little breather and drink water if you need. And if the next exercise is some kind of a special body weight move, use the rest to prepare for that exercise, like the plank, for example. Use those 15 seconds to get on the floor into the plank position.
Rest.
And this inclusion of bodyweight exercises into this workout makes it officially hybrid.
Jump rope.
So-called hybrid, meaning that it combines cardio, high-intensity interval cardio training and resistance training. And in this case, resistance is your body. And this actually, it's been long, like the scientists thought that it's kind of detrimental to have cardio and resistance training to be mixed up in a single exercise or in a single bout of training, in a single workout session. But just recently there are more and more researchers confirm that there is actually the opposite. It's actually beneficial.
Rest.
And cardio boosts, like improves your heart, improves, like thickens your veins and capillaries, and basically boosts the entire cardiovascular system. And also, for the sake of like building new muscle, it also improves capillary density around your muscles, which alone allows heart to bring more oxygen to the muscles when they work. And this actually increase gains like crazy. There is some significant measurable increase in muscle mass when done that way. I will be doing quite a few of videos or shorts explaining those concepts as well, but this is something that starts to emerge nowadays in the fitness world. And we are already on the edge of it. We are already doing that. Yeah, plank. I will attempt the star plank for 1 minute.
Plank.
Wish me luck. And if you feel tired at any time, just drop down to the next difficulty level. aching like crazy.
Rest.
Oh, that was something. Woo. Made me instantly sweat. If you can only jump a few times in a row, go for it.
Jump rope.
That means that you are still learning, and that's actually more difficult than continue jumping. Like this constant stopping and starting from scratch takes more energy than this continuous kind of effective jumping on the spot. So you will burn more calories and you will eventually learn to jump longer and longer without messing up. And also one big kind of change that will allow you to go longer is learning one of those skills where you alternate feet, like this boxer skip for example, or just single leg jumps that allow the other leg to rest. Or well, any other, like jog in place, same thing. Well, while you're on the right leg, your left leg is
jump rope,
having some break. And listen to the music. Go with the flow. When you do it by yourself, pick your favorite music. And believe me, you can pretty much jump successfully to any kind of beat, even the slowest.
rest.
I think we have 2 more to go and we are done. You are doing great. If you feel tired extremely and
Jump rope.
not willing to continue, resist the urge to stop. Just drop the intensity up or down a little bit. So just go slower. You can do those really slow jumps, and that allow your heart rate to basically even out. Or even go into side swings. That's also one way to kind of release this heat and let the heart come down a bit. Well, it will not come down, it's still gonna be like something like 130 beats, but it's lower than during this type of intensity.
Rest.
and during rest periods, like I said, also it's important to stay active. Just move around.
Jump rope.
And now is the time to go all in. If you have, like, we have only 2 rounds left, well, this one and the next one. So if you feel that you still have energy, put it all out now. Finish strong. But don't forget to have fun.
Rest.
Last one.
Jump rope.
And I'm not actually, I don't have time to watch your messages in the chat, but I will, if you just go ahead and put your questions into the chat or into the comments to this video after the live ends, I will make sure to answer all of those. And despite having like hundreds of replies, sometimes especially to the shorts, I am still answering all of them myself, and I will continue to do that.
Workout complete.
We did it, guys. Hope you feel as happy and as sweaty as I do. I will switch off the music. Yeah, so that was amazing. It's been an amazing workout, including rest intervals. We have been going full steam for 21 minutes, which is decent by like any kind of, it withstands any kind of critic. It's like we were holding our heart rate up above 130 the entire time, and it's for 21 minutes. This is insane, okay? This is a ton of calories burned. And you can definitely congratulate yourself for coming today. And those of you who are following for all those 5 days, give yourself a star and have something great today, like have an ice cream, have a whatever you like there. Just reward yourself, but don't forget that tomorrow we have another session. So just make sure your recovery is in check, that you are getting enough sleep, and you are pumped for the next round. And see you guys tomorrow for day 6, which is, well, we're almost done. And in this fitness development, you are kind of never done, and this is kind of the whole point. But for the purpose of this challenge, it's very important to persevere, to come and do your best. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up every day and doing something for yourself, prioritizing yourself, your health, your fitness. So thank you again for coming, and if you're enjoying this type of content, give it a like, consider subscribing, and see you guys tomorrow for day 6. Thank you for being such an amazing community.